Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. JC here with another video on Action Taimanin. Today, we're gonna check how to tackle events when you're a new player. But before we start, don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe if you enjoy the content. This is kind of a follow-up for my 7-day tips, the things that you should be doing on your first week. And I gotta admit that I haven't been able to play that much. I mean, I have been logging a little bit, and it seems that we're gonna receive tickets, UR tickets, the first month. That's a good thing. As you can see, I haven't even finished this, and today is the day that they deliver this one, if you log in every day. Yeah, I have been logging in as much as I can, but I haven't farmed that much. I farm like once a day and that's it. So I haven't progressed that much since last time. But if you follow my tips, you probably have a character at level 75 and that's good enough. With the help of some campaigns, I was able to awaken a Sagi to get some of these crystals. In fact, right now we got one campaign for one green crystal, so that's why I got it. Also, I have been working on this. Try to max them out as much as possible, and when you start farming events, you're gonna want to upgrade the ultimate. I mentioned that this one wasn't that important, and it's true until you start farming. And these two are also going to be important, but I'll explain why in a reason. The reason in one moment. So, yeah. Also, if you farm constantly and you spend constantly all your BP, you're gonna have maybe enough coins to buy an arena weapon. The arena weapon is going to be kind of useful, but the first arena weapon that you want to get is any copy of an arena weapon, preferably a Viridian copy, for the character that you selected that has a UR weapon. If you got lucky and you got 2 copies of another character's weapon and you already have that character and you already leveled them up, then get a weapon for that one. You want a arena weapon for a character, for your strongest character, to make them even stronger. That's why you want an arena weapon. Yeah. So in my case, I have been farming. I don't have my setup hasn't changed that much, and I wasn't able to farm this event and get all the copies of Litva, which was useful, but it is not required. But this I needed. I definitely needed to get all the copies of Lefria. So I rushed this event. And what does that mean? That means that I farmed some resources. I took advantage of the campaign. Right now, at the moment of recording, the AP reduction campaign is about to end. It's AP reduction for the event, so it's super useful. You want to farm and use your potions when those are available. So I just rushed the event very quickly, and as I was saying, that means that I didn't pick up all the rewards. It is preferable to claim all the rewards, but I didn't, because I don't care that much about this account. I don't care about the gacha. In fact, I'm only going to focus on getting characters and F2P supporters in this specific account. I do recommend that you get all of these crystals. You're gonna get, like, let's see, 3. It's in each box. So yeah, it's like 150 crystals if you claim all the crystals available in each box. But the really important part is gonna be the supporter, because that's going to make you way stronger. And this one is particularly good for beginners, because all the starting characters are human. So yeah, That's gonna help me out with Asagi. Another thing that you have to take into consideration is that you want to prioritize as a new player reruns or repeats, because I haven't been able to beat this stage. Lapis is way too strong. In fact, in the Lefray event, it was also kind of strong. I cannot see the stage here, but I wasn't able to beat, I think, Lina fully. I beat the monster that recover HP, but it is rough. Usually the newer events are gonna be more challenging. For example, an event that has the twins is gonna be more challenging for newer players. So focus on the repeats. That way you're gonna get a supporter, and you're gonna be able to increase, not increase, but do better on events. And now, let me show you. I'm going to roll this. I hope that I get Yasuna here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, come on. Oh, I didn't get her. I usually don't get all of the crystals, but it's good to get all of the crystals. But I prefer just getting this, the supporter. It's really important to get as many copies of the supporter as you can. Just to get more HP, first of all. You may not want to get all the copies of the supporter depending on the effect. There are some supporters that are not worth it. And though it is useful, you would rather prefer to have all the crystals. So when are you going to rush the event? When the event is about to end. In this case, I don't think that next week we're gonna have another AP reduction. That's why I'm rushing the events right now, because that optimizes my AP. And here, this is going to last one more week, so I've been rushing the event. Unfortunately, I wasn't, the event was kind of rough, as I mentioned. I haven't been able to pass this part, and I'm going to show you a run of that so that you know why. And this one, on the other hand, the boss was, I cannot see the enemies here, but the boss was a snake, and it was pretty easy to beat compared to Lapis. Lapis is extremely difficult. Where are you? It's a Naga. Here she is. This Naga. It is no, this is super easy to beat. It does a poison cloud, and you just have to avoid the poison cloud or wait a little bit so that it doesn't hit anymore, and then you beat her. And besides, her positioning and her attack pattern is just too easy. On the other hand, Lapis is extremely difficult. So another tip that you want to take into consideration is that when you're farming an event, you will have to settle for whatever stage you can do in hard difficulty. Farming in normal and easy is not a good idea. If you cannot farm in hard difficulty, keep farming on the dailies. Keep increasing your resources, your character level. Not here, on daily quest. Keep getting enough resources to strengthen yourself. I'm gonna show you a run, one run for this. And I'm going to show you what I'm using. Right now, I have my Asagi, she's level 77. I am not going to use Awakening skills in this account, at least for now. So that's one thing. These are my Magatamas. I'm trying to go for damage against all enemies, and at least I'm trying to get the damage to all enemies to 1.1. But it is a little bit rough. I haven't been farming every day, so that's why I don't have enough bits. This is S1 plus 1 thanks to the campaign. This is S1 plus 0. All my Magatamas are maxed out on the level, but not on the effects. These are my skills and my skill training. And the supporters. Another thing that you want to take into consideration, maybe you want to burn a couple SR supporters. Where is my list of SR supporters? So for example, I have, well, I guess I'll have to use it on the collection so that I show the ones that I don't know, that I don't have anymore. I burned this one because even though it's good, it gives you 30% increase to damage to bosses when max out, but it is not like super great because it's only for bosses, and nowadays all the stages have mobs and bosses. It's not like Chrismatron. I think, no, I didn't burn this one, but yeah, I burned a couple of these, and this one and this one, just to be able to make my own bits. The same can be said about other SRs that I'm not going to use. For example, Saika, increase damage to melee attacks against snare enemies. Yeah, burning Saika is also good. Burning hair is also okay, because you want at the beginning as many of those bits, not bits, elements, orbs as possible, as many orbs as possible. Yeah. So after that, we go here to the, where is it? To the crafting facility, and you can just build them. With this, I build more. I don't have enough, but I can build more orbs so that I strengthen Homura. Homura is one of the better ones that you can get, and I have a lot of copies of Homura. That's why I have been increasing Homura right now. Another good start that you can go for is Haruka, Mido Haruka, but right now the event doesn't have human enemies, so I'm not using her. Another good one, Faust, Rika, Mai. She's also very good. I should actually... Yeah, this is perfect for green because it gives you HP recovery. And the cooldown is shorter than the UR version of this. So, yeah, it is okay to increase this one. Yeah, so let's go back and let's do a run so you can see just how difficult it is to beat this. I'm going to use the green version. I'm trying to do this event farming the first time with blue so that I can clear the mission that asked me to clear it above 50 HP. It is super important. The 30 combo is very easy. The clear under 300 seconds if you're at level 70 is easy. 75, sorry, is easy, but it's gonna take some effort to clear all the missions. And remember that the mission number 5 is gonna have a different requirement. Let me show you before we start here. Here it says get less than 30 hits. That one is actually hard. Depending on the stage, of course. This one, the one of the snake, was pretty easy, so it was no problem. But the one of Lapis, well, the one of Lapis, no, this one is not Lapis. Lapis is section 4, and I'm not even able to surpass that because of how strong Lapis is. Her attack pattern is very difficult to deal with. She has healing, so the first thing that I do is I use my active to deal damage and I start to get the cooldown reduced. And there we go. Another strategy that you can use is that you can wait in between each section to increase your particles and also to reduce the cooldown of the supporter, but that's going to one of the requirements is that you clear this under 30 seconds. So yeah, it's not really worth it unless you're still on timer, because if not, you're going to be farming this one run per run. No, one, like you're gonna do only one run at a time instead of doing 5 runs each time. So yeah, that's a problem. But you can use that strategy just to prepare for the boss, for example. That's a good idea. Here, okay, perfect, HP recovery. And now I use it here, the supporter. Oh, come on, no, stop there. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, almost done. Nice. I'm keeping the ulti. I would normally use it, but I'm keeping it because I need it against Lapis. Even with this aggressive build, I am not able to beat her. Just because of her attack pattern. Maybe if I concentrate like a ton, I will be able to, but it is hard because just one mistake, one hit that you take, is going to take a ton of HP with Lapis. And then I have the bees here. The bees are super easy to defeat. I just need to evade properly one attack. Okay, there. So the first thing that I have to do is position myself properly. I use the active of the supporter, a couple attacks, and then ulti. Nice. Oh no, the crystal. Come on, Lapis, here, over here. That crystal, as you can see, is going to heal a ton. Okay. You have to wait, for the right moment to do your attacks. And you have to be careful because Lapis has a very weird attack pattern. You see, she deals a ton of damage, where she's going to flip constantly. So enemies that recover HP, enemies with these kind of super special attack patterns are extremely difficult for beginners. So even though I know how to play and I've been in more challenging stuff, I'm not able to beat this. Because I am under-leveled. Well, not under-leveled, but under-geared. I need more weapons. If I was able to deal more damage, I would be able to defeat this. If I had an S3 and another UR here, maybe I would be able to beat her. If I had a higher enchantment, better Magatamas, I could go with this and just make a little bit of effort so that she doesn't hit me at the beginning. So yeah, it is kind of hard to do this. So what should you be doing? You should be farming on a stage that you can do. So I'm gonna show you this one. This one I can do pretty easily in comparison. So yeah, the first thing that I should be doing is use my supporter, not just start hitting. And I don't use the ulti until I go to the last part of the level, because I don't charge the ulti fast enough. So yeah, a little bit of this, a little bit of evading. Focus, another tip, focus on the range attackers. They are very annoying. You don't want to deal with them hitting you, interrupting your actions. So always go first for the range attackers. And there we go. Nice, 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 nice. And then I just evade. Okay, there we go. Nice, excellent, excellent, excellent. Yeah, I positioned myself properly there and I was able to hit most of the enemies. So yeah. Now, the same, go for the range attackers. You don't want to deal with them. Oh, come on. Nice. Okay. Almost done. Yeah. I'm gonna give you a couple more tips about farming or rushing events. Because it is... Oh, no, that's not it. First it was active, then ulti. Well, I did it this way, so I'll just finish it. Why? To increase your damage with the ulti. Because this supporter increases... reduces the defense of the enemy. But even so, I can beat it. But it is optimal to do it the other way around. Depending on what supporters you have, you want to... let's see. You want to use the active before or after. For example, this one you want to use it before. This one you want to use it before doing the ulti. This one you want to use it after the ulti because it doesn't give an effect, but it deals damage. So you do damage to the super armor as much as possible, and then you start doing multi-hits, and maybe you break the super armor then. So yeah, that's why. This one too, the same. You want to do that to see if you can break the super armor with this active after dealing a ton of hits with the ulti. Let's see. This one you want to use it after because it gives you invincibility. So yeah. So very important, guys, that you start working on your HP recovery builds. I mean, you can rely on Yuna to recover your HP with green, but relying on the supporters is not optimal for the most part. It's better to rely on skills. For example, Asagi has Rakusenka. That's a great skill so that you can clear your missions, and that's why I go also with blue builds. To clearing the combo mission, usually you will. You just have to evade properly because you shouldn't be that strong and you're not killing the enemies before doing 30 hit combos. But another easy way to do the combo is with Emily. If you have an Emily, depending on how strong she is, you might need to reduce her strength by equipping a wood weapon or something like that. Or if she can do fine, she does the 30 combos with her URs, that's perfect. What else? Clear under 300 seconds. For this, usually you will be able to do it, but I can tell you that you want to use aggressive builds here that don't have HP recovery. As long as you're able to beat the stage, you're gonna be fine. So yeah, take advantage of your AP reductions, use your AP potions when there's AP reductions, farm your arena to get the UR weapon so that you can clear every stage, unlike me. I cannot clear those lapis stages. Also another tip, if you farm this currency at the store, you can buy here this corresponding message which allow you to to take a friend's character into tower so that you can get these resources. That's another thing. So yeah, just keep farming, guys. It takes a lot of effort, and prioritize, as I mentioned, those repeat events, because those should be easier. The new events are kind of rough for beginners, and this support I do want. So if you are like me and are unable to beat this, well, don't worry, just keep farming as much as possible in the stages that you can beat. I know it is not ideal. I know you're not getting the maximum amount of resources each run, but as long as we get the supporter, that's fine. So I hope that I'm able to get all the copies of this one, because this is gonna be super useful for farming. And besides, you can combine this with Mercy. By the way, guys, Mercy is going to be in the login for free. And one thing that you have to take into consideration here, it's on the 60 days. Save, before I forget, save the mini nano machines. This one, nano machine SR. You want to save this so that you can put it on your Mercy. I was tempted to give it to my Homura, but Homura I can get from any roll, and Mercy I'm not gonna get from rolling. She's a mileage supporter, and they give you a copy for free. So yeah, and that's about it, guys. Those are the tips that you should follow. I know it's not like the best idea to rush the events, but depending on the supporter, you may not want to miss it. For example, Yasuna you don't want to miss. Who else? The Freya you don't want to miss. Here, Litva, I mean, I didn't get all the copies, and she is useful, yes, but she isn't necessary. You can always get EXP in other ways, by using items in campaigns, by using the passives in this section, which I don't have any right now. Well, I have Asagis. By using the facilities. So yeah, Litva, that's why I don't complain that much, even if I didn't get all the copies for her, because she really doesn't matter. If you get a supporter like, I don't know, let's see that collection, supporters, bad F2P supporter like this one, like Mari, then you can focus on getting the crystals instead of getting all the copies of the supporter. I'm just by getting one, you're gonna get resources like this. Ooh. And also remember, guys, to focus on getting all the characters which are which cost less than 1,200 gems. So Su, Shiranui, Rinko, Murasaki, Sakura, Asagi, and Yukikase. Why do you want them? Just to have bodies in your facilities, and to increase your AP so that your AP potions increase their effectiveness. So yeah, that's about it, guys. It was just a quick reminder of what to do on events. Rushing them is okay for beginners, but once you are able to beat every event consistently, easily, then you want to farm every resource. One resource that I gotta highlight is this one. Try to get always all the accelerators. I mean, you cannot create them, and it's they only come from events, if I'm not mistaken. So, well, now that's it, and I'll be seeing you next time. Bye!